So Elejalo nasty see are send me away at we said jalo le roll in ke level tsu bra kwa me internet so ele robonga jalo kwa jalo ko ureg ele ya borobonga so sara gore it's 9 minutes before the hour of 9 pele dalo dar arogara me pele jalo dalo dar arogara I have a very pleasant surprise for you jalo ke tsere jalo ka kwalo re Phillip fela gore ga bitse tata ke tsa jalo gore o bitse ka go diragatsa bontle jalo go go scheme same forever charming on scheme same I'm just wondering if botsela ba gagwe ba ruri o tseka tsela e tseng jalo Phil dumela tle
dumela mfowethu how's it
da ke itsogela sentle tle wena o siame
le ke siame mfowethu siame
ra le bo fa khona go tsana kwa ga gore o tle go buisana le rona
no go le bana dumelang ba retsi o ba challenge wa o tabek FM
a utlage Phil, very, very interesting. We only got to know you through our screens, but I would imagine there's a little bit of background. The genesis of Phillip.
Yo, I can summarize, but my story is a little bit too big. But I'll start only just performance and acting. I first performed just 5 or under 6 years old. On a stage. It was a drama ya baby. And then ever since then I fell in love with acting. There's nothing else I knew that I loved as much as I loved acting. As time went, at the age of 13, we got into music, and then we started performing around. Gonna go to hip hop and hip hop. During times about Snoop Doggy Dogg, we would perform and mime on stages. So me and my friends, we formed a group, and then we got known locally as musicians, as rappers. And then things went from there. The art was still in me. The art was still in my blood. And then I had other issues. I remember as a young teen growing, it turns out I was biologically, my father was a musician. Although I didn't know him. So when I digged around and trying to find out about who my father is and stuff, it turned out my father was somebody who was known, who was a musician at the time. So upon realizing this, I then started understanding, no wonder the art, to whatever I do, there's always art in me. But what I ended up doing after finding out the truth and stuff, I wanted to pursue my passion, which was in drama and in acting. Funny enough, you'll be surprised to find out that I applied to TUT when I was 30 years old.
Wow.
And then at 31, Nigeria a year course. At 32, I was a first year student go TUT. Study drama. You know, when I got there, people didn't know. They thought I was 21 years old, and I just kept it low because I went there to follow a passion, to follow my dream. Yes. Yeah, and then one thing led to the other. From TUT, before Gefeza, I had already done a couple of productions, some of them which are already on TV, and then here we are today.
I didn't know, Kanya Khore, at the age of 30, you actually went back to school, because it's one of those things that, personally, for me, it's inspiring. It's actually challenging to me because of Rona Babanti. When we get to the age of 30, we actually think which is something that I always tell people, even at the age of 40. You are also a life coach and a motivational speaker. What is it that you would like to see from Batho generally? It's that message you preach.
Well, as we speak, I've been declining offers to come and speak, requests from people to come and speak. The reason being, what you also do not know, as we were talking over the few days ago, I'm currently recovering from a car accident I actually was involved in, December. But I want to show you, one, I was not, I had no broken bones. And then 2, I had a concussion, even ICU, you know. And then when I started recovering, my recovery became so fast. I will get to what you asked about. My recovery became so fast. And the first thing, realize, gain consciousness. The first thing was all the things I wanted to do more below. You know that moment when your life could have ended, but then the first thing you remember was, this and this was on my plans. Now you're thinking, what if your life had ended? So the first thing when I realized, you know what, my life is safe, I still have things to do, and I want to do these things. And when I went out of hospital, the first thing on my heart was, I'm going to do all the things that I couldn't do that I said I want to do. So back to what you said or asked, what I would like to see for people or young people is follow your heart and be happy. There's no other way about it. Follow your heart and be happy. Fulfill your dream. Nothing should ever stop you in fulfilling your dream. You know, there may be cases, there may be issues, moral support from parents not supporting what you do. At the end of the day, you have a dream, you have a desire, you have a passion. Follow it with all your heart, and that's the only way to happiness.
Beautiful. I think your life generally is just a testimony. You know,
it is.
If I think for somebody listening at home, I'm going to ask you the last question before you Mr. Langa.
Yes.
If there are people already they are gravitating towards being actors, that you would wish for them to be careful, or that thing you wish that they know, something that you wish you knew earlier.
Well, so far I don't regret the time I decided to school on Guyana. A lot of right now the industry is very, very congested. There's a lot of young people, and then if it's your passion, pursue it. There's a lady, I forgot her name. She industry as a Tom. Today she's big. You know, she's big. We see her on TV screens, on big shows. So my thing, I would love for people to know, without education, industry, it's difficult. I don't want to lie. Without education, it's difficult because you find there are a lot of fly-by-night agents that take people who just want to be on TV. And when now join an agent and just because you want to be on TV, and then all you do, or all you end up doing is just being an extra. One day, get a feed. You know what I mean? Because of lack of information. But when you empower yourself, when you go to school, when you get educated, you become enlightened. For the agents, the professional access, and then what you're doing is to study a profession. And then if you are studying a profession, that makes you a professional. So when you get an agent who specializes in professional actors, you know there's certain things you don't do, or there's certain productions you wouldn't do. And then also, people, this thing, I've seen it with, especially the younger generation, especially these beautiful girls. Join our industry because but don't get the connection. And all you end up doing is because we eat mang, you end up sleeping around without really getting in. And then also have from this one, they sleep with you, and then at the end of the day, do you really get what you want? Sure. So it doesn't really work. I discourage this young beautiful girl. But a lot of people without school. What are you hoping for? I mean, I've got it all. Okay, go. Come back after 10 years and tell me how it went. Because of your beauty is not going to work more industry. And then the regulations the industry are much stronger. It's going to be much harder as time goes. We're going to industry using just your beauty.
You have done you've played Go Generation, you've played Sukulian Partners, 70 Line, a whole lot of things. But I wanted to know about this person, Obitamba to the takeaway. Obitamba to the takeaway. Mr. Langa. The character, and also how different are you from him? And also, what do you learn from him?
Okay, I can tell you one. I love the character so much because he's the extreme opposite of me. I enjoy the character because now I can go extreme and do whatever. Even if it's stuff I've imagined, I can do whatever with the character and still come back to being me. The character is brave, he's bold, he's, you know, he's moneyed. I wish I was as moneyed as him. and he does whatever, you know, he does things, and mostly there's women involved in whatever he's doing. And then there's cases whereby he gets things, you know, like if there's a business between you and somebody, somehow over to the advantage because they're female, and then still he doesn't get into trouble. Well, I just enjoy it because of I'm not like that. The person that I am is the total opposite. Ke tshaba batho a ke rate go ba mo tletseng batho a ke rate go boniwa a ke rate go utlwala ke bolela as in a ke batho ba notice ko re ke bolela it will be between me and the person I'm talking to. The third person will not hear. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, the other thing is I told you guys accident, ne? Yeah, December just now, got it 3 December. Kim Sam one phone like just 2 months after get to the hospital. Get to level ke long got the 14th December. And one phone I was still recovering kilos with the mail. You know what? If it's this production and this character, I'll make it. Ke available. Luckily, I got over hammer rap. I'll make. Ke should be this current storyline. Ke na ke the trauma. That's why accident thing. Hoka butsaba bashumi mo hogana. I wasn't really well. The storytellers were on TV, so I was not really well, but I pushed and somehow I made it.
Sure.
That's when you have passion. That's when you know this is something for you. You know, yes, nothing ever will step in your way or stand in your way.
Bakantore khang ba santse ba re fa jalo 2 minutes more. Ke botse jalo gore what is it that we can expect from you in terms of acting, also in terms of your personal life? Are you also going to be taking these gigs as soon as you recover ta life coach and other things? Generally, what can you expect from Bra Phillip?
Okay, as Bra Phillip, I specialized in writing, Koskulung, and then hence the journalist production behind the scenes. But what I can say also, there's a lot of things that I had planned. Just last year, I took a break, like a whole year break from the industry, trying to figure out things and also trying to make sure my life does not depend on the industry. One of the things when you are an actor or when you are known, then your bread comes only from the industry. That's what I didn't like. So I wanted to take a break from the industry and sort myself out so that without the industry, I check my schedule if I can make it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but what I can tell you, there's a lot of surprises coming. There's so much that I'm working on. And then somebody, a colleague, who is in the industry about something we are working on and then are about to produce. So I can't reveal much right now, but yeah, there's a lot to expect.
I love your social medias. If there's one thing again, I love your Facebook. I love. Like I've always feel like it's real every time when I'm on your Facebook. I tell people your social media accounts.
On Facebook, Phillip Dilemo Molepo. Phillip, double L Dilemo Molepo. And then on Twitter, I'm not really that active on Twitter, but go Twitter, I think at Phillip D Molepo. At Phillip D Molepo, if not at Phillip D _ Molepo. One of the two. But the name, I get Facebook if I'm a Vito happy or Kono gets the Levito. Only Vito Molabarka Mao. So my Facebook it's Twitter and then also Instagram, and which I'm not really active on. Naturally avoid the platforms naturally where there's just too much. I do things opposite from what people are doing in my industry.
Phillip, thank you so much. We can't wait to see more from you.
Definitely, yes. No, ke tla siama, and then when I'm okay, let's bona rawa dito.
Okay, so 6 minutes after the hour of 9 o'clock, bontle jalo re na le Phillip Molepo jalo gona jano ke a go tsa jalo ke go romela jalo ko kantorong ele ya dikgang. It was Waterberg FM, Waterberg Breakfast, and good morning and goodbye go tswa mo gone.
Great entertainment and stunning programming.
Going down.
We thank you for being a part of this journey.
With the best of them.
Waterberg FM.
You're listening to
Waterberg FM
99.3. Go with the flow.